Well, hello folks, and welcome back to more Lightroom fun. Let me adjust my mic. Hopefully that didn't make any loud noises, whatever. Anyways, I didn't expect to actually record another one of these so quick. I just recorded the previous one about 2 hours ago. And as soon as I was done with that, an amazing lightning storm popped up. So, I was going to kind of show you guys, how I go about editing lightning photography. Like, this one's got lightning in it, but it's not really in focus, it's not very bright, and I end up actually moving my camera before too much longer to a slightly better position. I'm trying to get it level and everything here. This might actually kind of be where I end up at. But I got more lightning shots tonight than I honestly know what to do with. Oh boy. The storm was absolutely amazing. Quit scrolling me ahead, you piece of shit. It had absolutely no rain at all. And the only thing that was bad about it is that it was in this direction. Which means no matter where I look in this direction, there's these fucking streetlights everywhere. The bane of humanity, in my opinion. I hate streetlights. I hate streetlights, I hate power lights, like the lights that are on power poles. Any type of light source that screws up the type of photography I want to do. Like nighttime photography, astral photography. Humanity has way too many lights out there. Now, that's not a bad one. And if I crank down the exposure, what I'm going to end up doing is getting a bunch of these lightning photos all sorted out so that the lightning is highly visible. And then what I'm going to do is export the photos and get all of the ones with lightning and then stack them together in an external program. That way, instead of just having like one strand of lightning in this picture, it'll have the strands of lightning from all of the pictures in one. It does lose a lot of detail, like cloud definition and stuff, but I'll kind of show you guys how that works most likely. This will probably be a long video. I'm not going to really be able to offer a whole bunch of input and dialogue on this, because I'm just not very good at explaining how I go about this stuff mechanically. I'd really like to export all of these photos and make a little time-lapse GIF, because the clouds were something else. Like, that's a really good one. A little bit of that spider web lightning. Crank that up. Get some of the highlights up. I'm not gonna mess with the clarity sliders or saturation or anything here. I just want to find a bunch of the pictures I've got with lightning in them for now and export those. Okay. I really dislike how this line automatically scrolls to the side whenever I reach the end. I wouldn't mind it if it was instant, but it delays long enough that I can beat it. And then it gets a double scroll thing going on. But the clouds were just rolling over themselves and boiling away, kind of. Every other second the sky was lighting up. I mean, these are 15-second exposures that I was doing. Which means for those of you who don't know, it should be pretty obvious, but you click the shutter button and it stays open for 15 seconds and collects whatever light comes in. For me to capture lightning, the best way that I found to do it is to have a really low ISO, and then long exposure times. The problem with that is if you've got a lot of lightning, not just the lightning like this where it's hidden inside and behind the clouds, so it's not as bright. But if you've got a lot of streak lightning, spiderweb lightning, whatever you want to call it, it can easily overpower the sensor at a 15-second exposure. and basically just wash everything out so that you don't even end up with lightning in the picture. Just a big old ball of white on your screen. Like, that's a pretty cool picture. We're not going to use it because there's no lightning in it, but it's there. You going to scroll over this time, or am I going to have to? Some of these, like I think this is one of them. No. There's one or two that you'll see that I am just... I was thrilled to end up with. This one, we'll export it. You can probably still hear the storm outside. I've got my bedroom window open. Let's see. Most of the pictures I took right here, there was lightning all around, actually. And I kept just crossing my fingers and hoping that it would show up here. Once I set my camera down and start snapping off pictures of lightning, I really don't like to move my camera very much, because once you move it, you can't stack the pictures together. It'll just it'll do bad things to the pictures. It'll create an unholy nightmare that you can't even parse with your brain by looking at. I think that might be some lightning. And not enough to matter. Most of the lightning was again hidden inside the clouds, or back behind them. It was lighting up the whole sky, but it wasn't anything like this. I don't want to mess with the highlights. Like, yeah, right now, outside, just tons of lightning going off. So, this isn't the best little picture, but every little bit of lightning we might merge into one photo when the time comes. However, there's 2 or 3 specific ones that I'm really looking for. They painted the entire screen with lightning. I snapped a lot of pictures here. Again, basically, I took the exposure time down to 10 seconds at one point. What do you want, dog? Are you scared because of the storm? Get up and lay down on the bed. My dog wants attention. But no. She gets attention all day. It's work time. Probably this huge white one right here. Most of these I can probably skip through. If they're not very bright, they probably don't have any lightning in them. At least none of the substantial lightning that I want to see. Cool cloud designs and stuff. But that's not what we were out there for, like this one. Tons of lightning off to the side, streaking across the sky. There's just a little bit right there. Even taking the exposure almost down to nothing. I don't think we'll take that one. Whenever I get to the ones that I'm looking for, you guys will absolutely know. This is close, getting closer. But even still then, it was just a little bit. Not enough for me to want to add it. Lightning is... taking pictures of lightning for me, I think that there's certain adapters you can get for cameras and stuff that'll snap the picture as soon as it detects lightning or something like that. But for me, again, the only way I've found out to do it is just to end up taking dozens, if not hundreds, of pictures. Just sit there and tap the button every time a picture finishes. Again, if I could piece these all together in an animated GIF, it'd be awesome. I think there was a lightning strike back there too. Maybe not on this one. A lot of the lightning was off to the sides, and I just kept crossing my fingers. I was having a discussion with Mother Nature, you know. If she can just play ball with me and give me a little bit here, That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. Just play ball with me, Mother Nature. Just give me something to work with while I'm standing out here, enjoying the light show. A little bit of lightning right there. But not enough to matter. Even adding that to a stacked merge of pictures wouldn't really show anything. That is a little bit more. But again, this still isn't what we're looking for. I do like how that picture looks. Say crop it. Bring it in. Maybe move it over just a little bit. I don't like these lights at all. Again, they ruin everything. I'm not going to export it. We'll just keep that for maybe its own little individual picture if for some reason none of these other ones I took happened to turn out for some reason. We're halfway through. It's 11 minutes in. This is the boring part. Going through and looking through every individual picture. Another lightning strike way in the background. Unfortunately, over the hill. Here. I'll export that one. It's not really useful for anything, but whatever. Clouds are starting to become awesome there. The storm basically just sat around there and hovered for the longest time. And then whenever I finally was forced to come back in, the entire storm just changed direction and started sweeping towards me. Like more lightning, but it's so tiny as to be insignificant. We need something that fills this entire screen. It's not a bad picture. Maybe this one right here that we're approaching to. And more lightning in the background. I think this, yeah. This was close. Still behind the tree, unfortunately. And the rest of it was actually soaked up into the clouds, it looks like. However, this is definitely a good one. So, let me export that. One of the things I hate about Lightroom is every time you export an image, it's like, oh, let me open up another folder for you. Just in case you forgot where you were, or the pictures were being stored at. Let me casually remind you. The first time, you guys can't see because I'm not actually recording my taskbar. But the first time I really went into a big heavy edit session, I didn't know about that. I ended up with like 20 folders open on my taskbar. Just another little baby streak. I've got one more hidden somewhere in here that is a streak across the whole sky, I believe. Probably this one. That's a good one. Kind of. I mean, whenever we stack all these pictures together, it's basically just going to be lightning coming in from the side. Okay. I don't care how dark that side is. It's not gonna be added to the stack whenever we make it. So peaceful. Can I squeeze anything out of this? Probably not. Just little spider webs. Nothing major. This was the other good one that I was excited about. Let's crank that exposure way down. This picture would be perfect without stacking anything with it. So, I really dislike all of this on the side, but I can't cut much of it off without losing lightning. In fact, let's Let's not crop this at all. I do love this music. Okay. It's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot I can really do to this, I don't think. I mean, take the shadows down, but the light is so prevalent in this one. It's so overpowering. Let's export this. This might be just a regular picture that I upload without stacking it. An all natural picture. God damn it. Why do you do this to me? I thought that this one might be a good one. We'll add it. Maybe. The thing is, once you start adding these pictures to the stack, I'll show you. This was the other really damn good one. This one actually made me jump a little bit. Actually, take the highlights up, the shadows way down. Okay. I wish that the lightning was a little bit brighter, but you know what? That'll do. Stacking this picture with the other one might actually cause so much lightning noise that you can't see or tell what the hell is going on. There we go. This is another one. Basically, the main thing I'm looking for is solid chunks of lightning. To fill in the picture. Let's take the blacks down. Don't take that sentence out of context, you assholes. Okay. What do we got here? A little bit of lightning. I'm not sure it would show up. Maybe if I crank that way down. I'll export it and we'll check it out when the time comes. Okay. Some point soon, I reach a compromise with Mother Nature. And I tell her that if she's not going to give me anything else here to work with, then I'm moving on. I don't know about other photographers, but whenever I'm out there amid storms like this, I kind of have chit-chats with Mother Nature, okay? All I want her to do is work with me and show me what she's got. That's it. I'll take pictures of it. I'll show the world how awesome nature can be. All she's got to do is strut her stuff for the camera. Pretty simple job, I think. I don't remember this one. Again, the main thing I'm trying to do here is make most of this dark, but have the lightning stand out. Because the program that I use to stack things, it stacks light changes. It's really used for creating star trails with astrophotography. I've posted a couple of those to Twitter before. And yeah, then this is where I decided to move my camera. That way I could see the actual edge of the storm. I don't know how much of... I don't think I really got a whole lot of good ones from this side. And I'm pretty sure I also moved my camera at some point. I'm not going to export that one, because I won't have a whole lot to stack it with. I got sick and tired of the trees being over on the side. Like, yeah, trees, and then I moved to get away from them. So, I honestly don't think I got any really good lightning ones from this side. By the time I moved over here, the lightning on this side was already done with. And there's just so many lights down here too, that any ground streaks kind of get washed out, strangely enough. Yeah, the storm started to go quiet. This shot right here scared the hell out of me. A little bit of lightning there, but nothing major. This shot, yeah, everything was lit up. One big, bold strike of lightning streaked across the sky somewhere. Somewhere behind me. And that's the front of the storm getting ready to sweep over me. Shortly after that, I had to go in because the rains finally did show up. Let's see, more lightning in the background, but it's so tiny it doesn't even matter. More lightning. 6 months ago, capturing a lightning strike like that would have been super exciting to me. Yeah, you can see the front. Every 10 seconds I was taking a picture. I wasn't waiting. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is 1 minute. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, the front had already come from over there and had went over my head. The rain was still back here a little bit. It didn't actually arrive with the thunder. More lightning. Tons of lightning in the background, but none up front for me to play with. I'm gonna guess that was lightning up above the cloud or something. That's not bad. It's not really in focus, and there's not a whole lot I want to do with it. If that lightning had just been underneath the belly of this cloud, it would have been absolutely perfect. So, that's all the lightning that we've got to work with. Let me close out some of these folders that are opened up over here. I think that's all of them. And this is the program that I use. It's called StarStax. It is a free program, and it is very nifty. So, what you do is you go to all of the lightning pictures that you exported, which should be all of these ones, and just drag and drop them here. I've already got everything set up. This one might not actually be... Well, I guess that they're all right. Make sure that they're all in the same location, that I didn't move my camera and add any in, or it'll cause problems. And for blending, I'm going to do gap filling. So all you do is go to Start Processing, and it'll begin to blend the pictures together. It's going to probably create some putrid mess at first. But all of the big drastic light changes that happen, it adds them. Which actually kind of makes that look badass. Far more badass than any of the individual pictures. So, let us go to Save As. Where is... I've got too many Star Oceans. Star Ocean 1 died a long time ago, unfortunately. Lightroom Magic. So, we'll put... July lightning. Okay. And then I don't know if I can just drag and drop this to the thing or not, or if I need to just go import it manually here. So I think that was F, my pictures. Come on, you piece of shit. You don't need to see every fucking picture that I've got in there. I don't need you guys to see all my porn stash. I get quite cranky when things don't work with me. Question is, where did this go? It should be down here, because it's sorted by the time the pictures were taken. So the question is, it's under F, Lightroom Magic 2016. Why isn't it showing up? Most of these pictures you guys have probably seen on Twitter that I've posted. These are all of the pictures that I have taken and thought were worth editing and exporting. Most of them I end up sharing with you guys. It's one of the main reasons I do this. I like sharing this stuff. Old lightning storms, individual lightning pictures. But where's the one that we just took? Can't be, it's not that one. Well, it exports it in a format that I can use, so... July lightning, there we go. Not sure why it doesn't go at the end, but... oh well. So, with all of the pictures stacked here, this is what the lightning looks like. Not too bad. Again, funky things happen with the clouds, but that's just how it goes. Yeah, it's still storming pretty good out there. So, how do we want to do this? We'll bump the highlights up, make that pop. Take the shadows down. Bump the clarity up. It's not really, well, I guess it does do a decent amount. So, and then crank a little bit of saturation up. So, that's the combined image of all those lightning shots that I took. You can do a whole lot more with them if I would have went in and edited the individual lightning pictures even more. Like, phased out some of these clouds, went in and manually edited them to be darker. That way they don't get picked up by the stacking program. But this doesn't look bad. It looks like some type of crazy painting, actually. And, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to cut off much of the side here. I think that'll have to do. So, I'll export this picture, now that we've edited it, and I'll upload it to Twitter, and I'll see you guys later. That's pretty much how I edit lightning. Just take a bunch of pictures, stand out there and enjoy the weather, and then come in and edit them. I could actually do one more thing. So you could rotate that and kind of make the horizon right here level. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Next time it should be the Milky Way, but who knows? Maybe another interesting storm will show up and we'll play around with more lightning.